You know how fast you were going?
What? How fast you were going?
I don't know. 10?
8.
Be advised, this is an explicit podcast. If you're easily offended, get your panties twisted into a knot. Leave now. Run to your safe space. Get your little cloth for your tears. All the opinions expressed on this podcast are those of the host and his guest and do not reflect the opinions of any local or government agency. Welcome to Motor Cop Chronicles podcast. I'm your host, Dice Man, and we got the co-host, Holstera here.
Good afternoon, everybody.
Did you like that new timer I built?
I try not to pay attention.
I see that. I never said this before, but I'm going to say this. Yes, sometimes I just throw shit out there, Billy. I don't know if y'all ever pay attention to the entrance, little video with the entrance intro or whatever. I'm actually in that video. One of them people, and all them people, I'm actually in that video. I was at that competition. So
I'll give you a hint. He's not the ball.
I am not the ball. No. But I'm actually in that video. So just a little snippet there. Just going to be basically a Louisiana crime one. They're all in Louisiana. I just don't put Louisiana crimes in the title because for some reason it don't get a bunch of hits.
That's because people believe that there is no crime in Louisiana.
Oh, there's
Oh, you guys are definitely Florida's fucking cousin.
We're shit. I think we're rating with Chicago or something. Let's get this housekeeping out the way. Go like, listen. I'm already tongue tied. Subscribe, review, rate, all that good stuff. Let's get the Patreon stuff out the way. Because those are people helping me pay some of these bills. We'll get to you in a minute there, Peffers. Mr. Josh Peffers. Okay, pulling them up. This is just the crew members. We do everybody on Wednesday. But the crew members, we got Mr. Hoppy Hoppison, our truck driving friend. We have Z Palmer, Miss Laura Stimson, Roy Spalding. That's Roy with an S, not the P. We got our favorite girl, JoJo from Down Under, Miss Kayla Norris. We have Natasha A. from Washington, which she did give us a story we're going to talk about. It's not a Louisiana story, but we're going to talk about it because it's like breaking news. And our OG Patreon, Melissa Holstein.
Nothing's breaking news.
Yes, we got breaking news. It's breaking. It's going to be broken. If y'all want to get yourself a good cigar for Christmas, if you want to send this man over right here, where's he at? Right, he's right there.
I'll smoke him.
He will smoke it up if you want to send him one. I'm sorry. Yes, Bam is texting me, and I gave her a short answer back, and now she's mad at me. I don't think she realized I just typed in I'm live. I don't think she realized I was going live. So now my wife's mad too at me. She had a real bad day at work. Anyway, back to the cigars. Go to mypatriotcigar.com and order you some cigars. Use MotorCop 15 as a promo code. You will get, he's in rare form tonight, 15% off your order. If you order $100 worth of cigars, you will get free shipping. Get them before Christmas time. And go check out the website. It's got all the links to the all the other thing, the Etsy store. It's got links to the TikTok and all that stuff. You can go www.motorcopchronicles.com, and I'm still working on it, but it's got all the stuff on there. Other than that, guess we'll get this shit show started.
I have to watch on YouTube. I don't know what the fuck is wrong with Facebook.
Facebook don't like you.
No, it doesn't. I mean, I've been banned twice, so now I just don't even use this shit unless I'm on here.
Well, this story actually comes from Natasha A., one of our crew members. This is going on up there in the state of Washington.
There's no crime in Washington.
This is happening at the courthouse at 3000 Rockefeller, and the courthouse is on lockdown because there's an armed suspect in the lobby of the courthouse. Law enforcement is actively negotiating with him. No one can enter or exit the courthouse, so that means he must have hostages. Roads surrounding the courthouse are closed. Large law enforcement presence.
You think?
Government campus in Everett 3000 Rockefeller is on lockdown for police activity. Please avoid the area until further notice. If you are in the courthouse or other buildings, follow the instructions from first responders on the scene. You might want to listen to what the guy with the gun has to say, too. It's like, fuck you, ain't listening. I'm just going to do what the cops say, and he shoots you. So just lock yourself down wherever you're at. If you're, I don't think anybody up there is like taking the time to listen to us right now. SWAT.
Well, they could be.
Yeah. SWAT is en route. He does have multiple weapons, I believe. He's barricaded inside, and all that's going on right now.
Courthouse is not somewhere I would expect someone to go break bad, especially in the South. Well, no, down here maybe it's different. Like every courthouse I've ever been in the South has just been covered in sheriffs.
Josh says breaking a shooting in Baton Rouge. No, that would not be breaking news. That's just regular news. What's up, Jim? I didn't get that video. I don't know where you sent it to. So,
Billy says, how's the lawsuit with the traumatized onlookers going? Anybody know? No, I heard nothing.
I haven't heard any updates on it.
I assume if they settle or anything, it'll immediately be released to the media. I mean,
yeah, what happened is it probably got dismissed or some shit, and they don't want to say nothing.
Right.
I'm just guessing, of course, but that's my guess. So, thank Natasha for telling you. Let's hope no civilians get hurt in the courthouse thing, and the only person that gets hurt will be the bad guy. I don't believe there's any way he gets out of that courthouse alive. This is Washington now.
Oh, well, that's true. They'll probably just
they might order pizza and give him a cookie cake or something. Yeah,
so
just email it.
This is the comfortable transition. Inmate shot, killed after struggle with sheriff's deputy in St. Mary Courthouse.
That happened today.
It did. Oh shit! Today's the 12th. I got to pay my credit card. Let's see. In Franklin, an inmate was shot and killed during a confrontation involving sheriff's deputies inside a Louisiana courthouse Monday morning. The St. Mary's Parish Sheriff's Office said the shooting happened shortly after 9 a.m. at the parish courthouse in Franklin, Louisiana. State police, which is typically called in to investigate officer-involved shootings, said a detainee died at the hospital. The shooting reportedly stemmed from a struggle in the deliberation room attached to the courthouse, but no other details were immediately shared.
So the shooting
deputy was unharmed.
Shooting occurred in the deliberation room. So I'm assuming that deliberations have broke down.
You think?
He was probably in there with one of his lawyers, and the dude, they're telling. I'd like to know what he was charged with. But he must have started fighting with the bailiff or whoever it was, and must have grabbed his gun, and it didn't work out well for him. Had
to have, because this is going to be a different story if he just didn't like him and shot him.
Like, what'd you say to me, motherfucker? No, I don't see that. They said a struggle had ensued. And where is the words? You didn't hear it say he was allegedly shot by the deputy.
No, he was shot.
But
He allegedly died.
But did the deputy shoot him?
I don't know.
Or did he shoot himself when he was struggling for the weapon?
Anything's possible.
That's what I want to know. Did he shoot himself? You like my new pen?
No, I can't even see it. What pen?
It's a cock. It's a wooden. I have a wooden cock.
Forgetting. It'll take me a few minutes to see it. There we go. Oh, that's fucking hilarious.
It was on sale.
I can't even read this next story.
I'll read it.
Stupid news break apps.
It's not the news break app. It was off Unfiltered with Karen.
What, the Louisiana man?
Louisiana lady. Yeah. No, it was Newsbreak app, so I don't know. Newsbreak don't like you?
No. I don't know what it is. Like, I can go through Newsbreak, but when I click the link, it takes me to the fucking app store where it just says open.
Well, guess what? This story's about a Louisiana man.
No.
Yeah. Louisiana.
Something tells me they all are.
That might be. Well, it might be Louisiana women also.
Yes.
This happened up in West Monroe. It was up north Louisiana. A Louisiana man is accused of assaulting a victim after he said that
poisoning his clothes?
Of poisoning. He's had poisoned clothes. They put a big disclaimer. All persons are presumed innocent until proven guilty. A Louisiana man was arrested after police say he assaulted a person who he claims had poisoned his clothes. I believe there are probably a little bit of mental issues going on there. At around 6:08 p.m. on December 11th, and West Monroe police were dispatched to the 200 block of Haynes Street. Officers arrived at the home, and they spoke to 48-year-old Gregory James Reeder. Reeder said, "Man, I'm going to tell you what. I punched that motherfucker over there. I walked over there and I punched him because that motherfucker put poison on my clothes. He poisoned my clothes with poison." And the cop said, "What kind of poison?" He said, "The kind that'll kill you. That's kind of poison." Anyway, they went over there to speak to him, the other guy. And he said that we were sitting on the couch together.
Smoking meth.
And Reeder, we were holding hands.
I told him, don't put them pants on, they're mine.
And I said, "That's my underwear." And he said, he punched me and said, "Motherfucker, you poisoned my underwear." And that's what happened. And it says they placed the guy under arrest for simple battery because he didn't want to wear poison clothes. So that's the end of that story. The guy's fucking crazy because he thinks his buddy poisoned his clothes. I think there may be some drugs involved in this. Stop it.
Stop what?
Opening whatever you opening over there. It's loud.
Taste the rainbow. They're delicious. Are you okay?
I'm going to poison your Skittles is what I'm going to do. I'm going to poison. Just saying. Your Skittles are going to be poisoned.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what. Never mind. I ain't going to say it.
Mm-hmm.
I want you to eat the brown Skittles.
You want to lick your butthole?
I want you to eat the brown
I don't
Skittles.
speak Spanish. Police. Oh, God. This one's kind of fucking scary. Police looking for a suspect who allegedly kidnapped and raped a woman in Denham Springs Friday night.
There's that allegedly word.
You're right. Which is fucked up because it's almost like they're calling him a liar.
They're calling her a liar.
Right. Denham Springs police are searching for... They have a PD over there? I thought it was just a sheriff's office.
No, there's a PD.
Police are searching for a suspect who allegedly kidnapped and raped a woman in a wooded area Friday night. According to Denham Springs Police Department, Officers got a call around 9 p.m. Friday from the victim saying she was kidnapped walking on US 190 towards Pete's Highway. The victim told police the suspect walked her into a wooded area, possibly near Gray Creek or Pete's Highway, with a mattress on the ground where he allegedly raped her. And they have was he white? Was he Hispanic? Was he black?
I mean, what was he?
Was he tall? Was he short?
Was he a John that ripped her off and didn't pay, and now she's hollering rape?
Anything's possible, but at the same time,
there just happened to be a mattress laying out in his woods. Just a random mattress laying out in the woods.
Well, he might have, put it there.
So, I don't know. There's not much.
They obviously aren't too fucking scared for general public because they didn't release
no description, no nothing.
Right.
He's a ghost.
Yeah, who raped him?
Yeah.
Fucking Santa Claus?
It was her. It wasn't him. I don't think he got raped. I think he was supposed to be doing the raping. So, anyway, it's very, very sketchy. No, we can't give Holster hot nuts because we have no hot nuts award tonight. If he keeps it up, I'm going to invent one. We actually skipped over a story.
I didn't even know there was fucking Skittles in the drawer.
Anyway, this is from Unfiltered Karen. This man, I got a picture. This man right here, this young fella right here, he was Duke's in there he is. Yep. You got to make your appearance and get pets. And okay.
Oh, there's Duke.
Yeah, that's him right there. This man right up here and right there. Don't do that on the keyboard. He was charged with felony domestic abuse battery by strangulation, and his bond was set at $500. Okay.
Damn.
Well,
I would call the bondsman.
Well, we're not going to have to worry about it.
I'll give you $5.
We don't have to worry about it because he has been shot. Like less than 24 hours after getting out of jail.
What the fuck?
Yeah, it don't say who shot though. Well, maybe I'll get more of the story. He bonded out. They confirmed his name is Jamal Abdul Aziz, 20. He got shot at 8:30 a.m. December 9th.
Did he go back over to her house?
He had all kinds of charges on him, interfering with stuff. All his charges were like from December 1st. He allegedly beat up his girlfriend at the apartment that they shared, grabbed her by the neck with two hands and pushed her onto the bed and began squeezing. That would constitute the choking, wouldn't it? They fought. Anyway, he ended up going to jail. He had beat her ass.
She must not have remembered the safe word.
Pineapple juice. She went on to tell deputies that he allegedly threw a trash can at her, but missed. Like I said, he got arrested 2 days later on December 6th. He went before Judge William Jordan. Court records show, and he got out of jail on a $500 per charge bond. So his total bond was $2,000. That means he paid roughly around $240 to get out of jail. And then he bonded out on Tuesday, and there was no protective order. He returned to the apartment. See, that's what's messed up. It's domestic abuse. One stipulation to his bond should have been no contact with the victim, period.
It is in Florida automatically.
Well, I thought it was here too, but obviously not in Baton Rouge. Anyway, Abdul returned to the apartment and got into an argument with some people he allegedly owed money to. And that's when he went to his car. And the shooters were waiting for him. And he was shot multiple times. He was transported to the hospital in critical condition. Hold on a minute. Nope. Sorry, I just checked both my pockets.
0 fucks.
And I had 0 fucks left to give because he got his ass shot up. Call a motherfucker. I'm sure he's living just a great life, right? Beating up his girlfriend, owes people money for what? Was he owed money for?
He's probably gonna fucking kill her.
So, yeah, it's a good thing they probably showed up, needing money, and shot his ass. So, what did the Russians say in Rocky V? What he beat up Apollo Creed? If he dies, he dies. So, not. I mean, he got probably just getting what he deserves. So, fuck him. Let's go on to the next one.
Next one saying woman arrested in Metairie.
It's Metairie.
Okay.
Did you skip another story?
No. Woman arrested in Metairie homicide, accused of kidnapping and executing her girlfriend. In New Orleans, that's why, woman whose body was discovered lying on the side of a Metairie Road Wednesday morning.
It's Metairie.
Those are the two suspects.
Metairie.
Morning have been kidnapped by her girlfriend and shot in the head. The Jefferson Parish Sheriff's Office said Friday, Jaquita Johnson, 39, of Marrero.
Shouldn't have took that one, huh?
Was booked Thursday with first-degree murder, second-degree kidnapping, and obstruction of justice. Jefferson Parish Sheriff Joseph Lapinto said. Anyway.
He's having a fun time with this one. Man.
Yeah. Johnson is accused of executing her girlfriend, Charlene Giroux, 42, following an argument, authorities said. They also said they don't know how long they were in a relationship together. Basically, yeah, they kidnapped her, put her in the car. There was a issue where they started to bicker, batter, fight, and old girl up here decided to pop her in the head and basically throw her body on the side of the road.
This was her accomplice over here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So she's actually, their bail's been set at $100,000.
That's it?
Bail, yeah.
It should have been like a mick. Well, anyway, they'll probably second-degree murder conviction in Louisiana. Carries mandatory life imprisonment. So it's a good chance neither one of these lovely ladies, if you want to call it that.
But it's New Orleans.
This kind of looks like a dude. Pretty sure that's the bulldog right here. That was in a relationship. The other one probably looked like a girl. Did I say that out loud? Sorry. The truth hurts, or it does. What does the breaks would say? Fuck your feelings.
And the next story is just basically a story about Roy needing more cigarettes. So, yep. You ever hear that song, Papa Loved Mama, by the gay guy, Garth Brooks? Anyway, they decided they were going to steal a school bus and barrel through the front wall of a gas station.
The fast stop.
To tactically acquire some cigarettes. And understandably fucking so. Did you know it's it's about $85 for a carton now?
What?
Yeah.
That's why I vape.
For the cheapest shit cigarettes, you're still looking at $60 down here in Florida.
That's why I vape, make your own juice.
But I mean, think about it. I mean, for that much money, I'm assuming they grabbed a fuckload.
Well, they probably grabbed a whole bunch of cigarettes and
an unknown amount of cigarettes.
And I love how they do that. I don't know why they don't like the bank. The undisclosed amount of money was stolen from the bank.
Like, bitch, you know exactly how much was stolen.
They know exactly how much gets stolen. I don't know why they don't put it out. But if they grabbed a whole shit ton of cigarettes, let's say, and they selling them for $40 a carton, they gonna make a fortune.
Yeah.
You know,
and that's half price.
Yeah, like half price. So, yeah, I mean, when they start jacking the price of everything up like that, all you do is create a black market for it and more thievery.
Yeah. But yeah, I giggled when I seen that story.
You giggled like a little girl?
I giggled.
Jeez. So bad. This next one was at a Baton Rouge high school.
Nuh-uh.
Yes.
Baton Rouge school damaged and weed, shrooms, and a gun seized after a chase. Well, that sounds like a fun weekend.
Honda Accord was driven by Dwayne Burrell, 21-year-old in Baton Rouge.
Oh, the school bus?
No, the Honda Accord that damaged the school. They noticed that the vehicle had an expired registration, which you can't even get pulled over for in some places anymore. They also smelled what they thought was marijuana coming from the Honda Accord. So was the car smoking weed? Oh, they might have been smoking it inside of it. Anyway, they tried to pull him over, but he was like,
thanks, James.
He was like, fuck you. I'm not pulling over for you. 12. Fuck 12. A cab. The pursuit started on Greenville Street, and the vehicle continued west, running a red light at the intersection and driving on the wrong side of the road towards oncoming traffic. This guy was just totally out the box, dangerous here, no regard for anybody's safety. Then he was seen going 30 miles an hour over the speed limit, running a stop sign again. Then he allegedly ran another stop sign.
Allegedly.
Yeah. So he done run like 3 stop signs, some red lights, driving on the wrong side of the road. This dude is completely dangerous. He then eventually turned into the parking lot of an elementary school because he said he was late to pick his kids up. I don't think he said that. He jumped out of the car and led deputies on a foot chase. As he was running through the yard, a kindergartner threw a jump rope.
Tripped his ass.
Anyway, he just jumped out the car, didn't put it in gear, so the car just like ran into the school. No kids got hurt. They chased the kid. He tried to jump over a brick wall. One of the deputies got kicked in the face while trying to stop him from jumping over the brick wall, which made the deputy extremely mad. And then the chase continued for a little short time, and one of the deputies said, "Taser, taser, taser." And Burnell went, "Oh, fuck," and fell down. And he got arrested. And then he was questioned by deputies. Hopefully after he got his Miranda warning. He was carrying a red bag when he was taken into custody. Don't ever carry red bags.
No, Santa Claus.
Inside of that bag
was Christmas presents.
Was 20.4 grams of suspected Mary Jane. 15.2 grams of suspected mushrooms.
Shit.
He heard that they were having spaghetti at the school, and we're just trying to help season it.
Yeah, maybe that was just a little.
They said
human.
Maybe so, but the cop said, "Hey, dude, why the fuck you run?"
Some oregano.
The bad guy said, "Bruh, I had weed, shrooms, and a gun. The fuck you think I'm gonna do?"
Get high.
And the cop said, "I know what you're gonna do now, motherfucker. You going to jail." They seized the stuff.
Allegedly.
And they found a blunt with 1.5 grams of suspected burnt marijuana in a cigar. The loaded Smith & Wesson M&P 9mm handgun.
That's where the issue is.
Further investigation determined that he didn't even have insurance on the car. Thank God he didn't crash into nobody. Anyway, they arrested him for resisting arrest, aggravated flight from an officer, battery of a police officer, simple criminal damage to property, illegal carrying of weapons with a controlled dangerous substance, no insurance, possession of Schedule 1, possession of marijuana, failure to register your vehicle, expired registration, and violations of registration provisions. He was booked into the Baton Rouge Parish Jail, and no bond has been set of him. And a deputy that was kicked in the mouth did not suffer any permanent injury.
Why didn't he eat the drugs?
I don't know.
I mean, that's a very, very small amount. If that's what you were running for, fucking eat it while you're running. And then stop.
Blood. He allegedly, everything's always allegedly. But anyway, I bet you that school was on lockdown too during the week. Mm-hmm. Them kids, mama, guess what happened? Your drug dealer come by here. I seen that man, that man that's always selling you them spices for your sketties. Yeah, here they got them. You don't know where you gonna get your spices at, mama. She's like, damn. how am I going to season y'all SpaghettiOs?
Jesus.
That's what happened. Just like that. It's the way exactly fucking sounded. You want to read this next one?
4 Baton Rouge women accused of stealing $17,000 worth of items from Mississippi store. Madison, Mississippi. WJTV. Madison police arrested 4 Baton Rouge, Louisiana women for allegedly stealing more than $17,000 worth of merchandise from 2 businesses. I would say they need better security. Police said they were notified by associates at Best Buy on December 7th. Well, shit, that's only like 2 devices. December 7th.
They probably, if they were at Best Buy, they probably stole the shit because they could have made a fucking help them. Just saying. Well, that's the one in Baton Rouge. Never mind, we're in Mississippi.
Well, they're from Baton Rouge.
Yeah, but they were in Best Buy in Mississippi.
Right.
You forgot that I don't like the Baton Rouge Best Buy because they're dickheads.
Well, they obviously don't either. That's why they had to go to this one to rob them. December 7th, about 2 women were inside the store concealing items. When the officers arrived, they observed 2 other women leaving the store. According to investigators, the women concealed the items and then entered Alta Beauty and took more items. Once the women exited the parking lot, police say they conducted a traffic stop and recovered the stolen items from Best Buy and Alta Beauty. No idea what that is. Well, fucking crackheads there, right?
You don't know what Alta is a woman's store, like makeup and all that shit. It's a woman's store. Yeah.
No, you got.
Yeah, Alta.
I think the only thing in ours we go to is the Big Beautiful Woman store. Bath and Body Works.
I don't think that's what Bed Bath and Body Works.
It's BBW.
It's
Big
not
Beautiful Woman.
Big Beautiful Woman. You have just insulted the entire female out there. Period.
That's what you call it.
No, I don't. I call it the candle store.
When a man goes in there, you just got to keep saying to your wife, it puts the lotion in the basket.
No, but a lot of women go in there and buy them candles.
My wife gets the candles, the little wax melts. She gets
fancy plug-in things. I mean,
hand soap. Yeah. They have these sales because the fucking shower soap is so expensive. But like once a year, they knock it down to like buy one get one. That's
when everybody buys it.
We go in that bitch and stock up. Yeah.
But these are the ladies that stole the items above our heads right here.
Yeah.
So they won't. They
some beauty products.
Yeah, some of them. This one right here. I mean, she needs some toner or something.
They need more light in that room.
I'm sure that's not what they were worrying about when they were taking that picture. That's I wonder what they concealed at Best Buy, because most of all that shit's locked up and stuff. It's like, ma'am, your ass wasn't that wide when you came in here, when she had a 65-inch TV stuffed down it.
Well, there was a freaking TikTok video of a girl hiding an entire Jack Daniels bottles between her butt cheeks.
Wow.
I mean, the big one. And she just goes, yeah, whenever I'm going to the club, I just do this. And she puts it behind her back and turns around. You can't see it.
Wow.
It's like, what the hell?
This lady right here, this poor lady right here, she is no longer with us. She has been murdered, killed by this man right here. And there's the Skittle bag. Why don't you just dump them out on the desk so you can nibble on them without making all that damn noise? Well, Aaron says Alta shit's expensive. That's probably, I guess maybe that's why they're stealing it. While this lady was 54 years old. 54-year-old. She was an Uber driver. She got fatally stabbed by this dickhead over here while dropping him off at a Travel Lodge hotel in Harvey, Louisiana. And he later, now listen to this. This is where the pure genius of these people like him, right? Just as pure genius right here. He later uploaded a video that he took of her dying to his Facebook account. the sheriff's office dead. This is Miss Yolanda Dillon of New Orleans, and she was taken to the hospital where she died of her injuries. He stabbed her to death. She also worked for the New Orleans Police Department as a budget analysis, and they booked Mr. Brandon Jacobs, 29, with second-degree murder. There's no murder motive for the homicide other than his own murderous intent. He woke up yesterday morning and decided he just wanted to kill somebody.
Why couldn't it be himself?
Of course, her death came as a shock to her relatives. Well, I guess so. She was a humble and kind person and a homebody who was a caretaker. She also took care of her older mother, who was 83 years old and ill. Like I said, just stabbed to death. Trying to see what
That's why everybody should have a gun.
He actually intended to kill the first Uber driver he picked up. He got an Uber driver like somewhere else and went somewhere else, and then he realized if he killed this Uber driver that he wouldn't be able to get back to where he was staying at. So he called a different Uber. When he got back to the hotel where he was staying in, he killed her. So he stabbed her twice in the back. He uploaded a video to Facebook. I mean, I'm sure, like I said, that was removed very quickly. It was a horrifying video. After he stabbed her, he just walked into his hotel room, and like nothing had happened at all.
I like it, Billy. That's next episode.
Anyway, she was Miss Dillon was the only child. She was born and raised in New Orleans. She graduated from Marion Amberson High School before earning her bachelor's degree in sociology from Xavier University. She was 62 years old. She also received her master's degree in sociology from Tulane. So she was an intelligent woman. She had outgoing personality. I don't believe she was ever married, and she didn't have any children. And she helped out like at food kitchens and all kind of other stuff like that. So she was a very nice lady individual, probably just out doing Uber to make extra money to help her mom.
Especially in the holidays.
And this piece of shit right here just decided he wanted to kill somebody, and unfortunately it was her. Because he didn't have the balls. If he wanted to kill somebody, he just should have killed himself, like Holster said. So I feel sorry for this lady and her family. And you know what I always say? I hope karma comes along with a 15-inch dildo with spikes on it and ass fucks him until his colon falls out and then stomps on it while he's looking at it. So,
well, I mean, they're going to put him in Gen Pop, and once they figure out he did it to an innocent woman, yeah.
I mean, just.
Well, the only good news is that's the one place that there's a lot of knives. It's prison.
I am glad he's not eating chips.
That's why I said Doritos is next episode.
No, we're not doing Doritos. You show up with Doritos, your mic's you're just cutting your feed off.
Deputy in Louisiana charged with theft and malfeasance in office after allegedly threatening Holstera. No, after allegedly taking more than $5,000 in court fines and fees. How the fuck is that even possible?
Well, look at one we just did last week or so, where the woman stole $150,000 in fines and fees.
I don't get it. Like, how the fuck are they even doing that?
This is the third person this year. Third person that worked for a different sheriff's office that has been busted for stealing money.
Yeah, so basically, St. John the Baptist Parish, that's a long-ass fucking name, Louisiana, St. John the Baptist Parish Sheriff's Office, that's even longer, reported on December 8th that a former civil deputy with their department was arrested on December 7th after it was discovered that she, and the last one I think was a female as well.
All three have been female.
She misappropriated more than $5,000 in court fines and fees over the course of 2 weeks while working as a clerk in the Civil Administration Division. LaDacia Everson, 29, of Edgard, Louisiana, was charged with theft, malfeasance in office after an investigation. So I guess, what, like, they paying cash?
Some people do.
Yeah, it's something like that. I'd want to pay with like a fucking card.
Melissa says, "Why can you say ass raped with a spiked dildo, but I get banned?" Because
Audio.
I'm not typing. I'm just talking, and you probably might get banned now for
That's
typing
hilarious.
and asking me why I can say it. But anyway, it's the third.
She gonna be over here on YouTube with me.
Third person this year in the last freaking like 6 to 8 months that's been doing this shit. Stop stealing money, people.
They snacked this one quick though. $5,000 is not that much.
No, stop stealing the damn money though. Shit. I don't even need to read this one. Just the other night, over the weekend, December 9th.
That's a whole lot of cocaine.
They had that's why he stopped commenting. State police got into a car chase. They ended up getting the car stopped. The guy got out. He was unarmed, but he was shot and killed. But he got out the car. He had his hands behind his back like he had something. And he made a movement like he was pulling a weapon out, and he got himself smoked. Okay.
Aired his ass out, huh?
Probably did it on purpose because he was carrying 180 pounds of cocaine.
That's a lot of fucking cocaine.
That was it's like what was it, 1.5 or 2.5 million dollars worth of cocaine that he had.
That's a lot.
And he probably did that knowing the cops were gonna air him out because it would probably going to be way less painful what the cartel was going to have done to his ass.
Oh, fact.
Because he just got busted with, a couple $1 million worth of their product, because I'm sure that's where it came from. He figures like, fuck that, I'm going to let the cops kill my ass, because being shot to death is not going to hurt as bad as them skinning me or something like that.
Well, the bad thing with the cartel is, like, they don't just stop with you. Like, that's what I would be more afraid of, is the fact that now, if he was married or had a, child or something, they'll kill them too.
But he got aired out. He's dead. They got the dope, and should be justified shooting the way it comes out from what I've been hearing anyway on the stuff. So
that's crazy. Person shot at an apartment complex on Perkins Road, taken to hospital, critical condition.
Just another person shot in Baton Rouge. Just a typical week.
Yeah, you guys actually have a higher than Chicago murder rate
per
right
capita.
Now. Yeah,
they have more. They have more murders, but their population is way much bigger than ours.
Right.
This next one here is pretty interesting. This happened in New Iberia Parish. Yeah, somebody broke into somebody's house. That's why you don't want to do kick-in robberies here in Louisiana, because they got this dude. He decides like, hey, I'm gonna steal these people's shit, and he like broke into their house Tuesday night. And guess what? He's never gonna break into nobody's house again. And it's not because he's in jail. That's because he is worm food now.
I mean, but people in the South,
he's dead.
Like, we wait our entire life for that. Like, do not come to that front door.
It's like the guy called cops. The cops got a call and say, "Hey, somebody broke into my house, and I need a body bag because the alleged intruder went inside the house with two other men and fired he fired first at the homeowners. They went, "Oh no, home squeeze, you shouldn't have fucking missed," and shot back and the homeowner didn't miss because he's probably been practicing, and dropped this motherfucker. And the two other guys went, "Damn, did you see that, Cletus? He just shot Bubba." And they ran, "Run, motherfucker, run!" And they ran out, and they just ran. The dead guy, his name is pending, and before they notify his family, saying, but I'm sure when they notify the family, he'll be a good boy. He was robbing.
On his way to church.
He was robbing the house to give to the poor. He thought he was robbing it. No, but hopefully they'll find the other two stupid motherfuckers too. And the other two stupid motherfuckers might say, we might want to rethink this breaking into people's houses shit. Because,
well, they're going to charge them both for murder, right?
I would hope they would, yeah. But they're going to say,
I know that's how Texas is too.
Bobby Joe just got his ass smoked, and I don't want to get shot like that. So, yeah. So
Yeah, well,
good reading. Hello, Ashley.
you got to figure most people that, that own firearms, we go to the range and stuff, and it's like 5 to 25 yards away. In my home, you're not going to be that far away. It'll be a hell of a lot easier to hit.
James says the world's a better place. And Aaron says, that's how I feel, too.
Man arrested for alleged bank robbery on Corporate Boulevard.
Got them bank robbers. I got a picture of him, I believe.
Baton Rouge. Officers arrested a man for an alleged bank robbery that happened on Monday on Corporate Boulevard. The Baton Rouge Police Department said it arrested Floyd Hose Jr., 37, after he had allegedly walked into Cottonport Bank on Corporate Boulevard and passed a note to the teller demanding money and advising them not to say anything. The teller then handed Jose, I assume,
He don't look like a Jose.
Maybe it's Hose, Hose. It doesn't have a little line above it. A bait packet.
Oh, they gave him one of them die packs,
which Hose turned down and demanded real money, according to the arrest document. How ballsy are you to hand a motherfucker fake money when they're robbing you?
Give me some real money.
Hose then turned his hip toward the teller and insinuated he had a weapon, threatening to harm them if they refused to comply. That's aggravated bank robbery.
Armed robbery at that point.
Yeah, the teller gave Hose 9605 from the register, and Hose fled the bank. Officers were able to locate him in an apartment complex overnight and arrested him.
He needed some money for a new weave.
Yeah, no shit, right?
Because that can't be his real hair. I was looking real close. That his hair looks fake as shit.
But I mean, he hit a bank and only made 10 grand. I would be so fucking pissed.
I have one of those on my back door of my house too.
What?
Yeah, he was just robbing the bank so he could give it to the poor later.
Yeah. Fucking modern day Robin Hood.
That's exactly what happened. Anyway, he's gonna do probably some federal time. He's stupid.
Undercover agents.
He couldn't tell.
The undercover agents are gonna OD.
The alleged dope dealers, right here. They recovered this giant stash, but at least
there's more cash than there is anything else. Where the fuck are the drugs?
I don't know that. A woman was arrested after allegedly selling meth, heroin laced with fentanyl to undercover cops. According to the East Baton Rouge Parish Sheriff's Office, Sabrina Scott was taking calls from inmate Miguel Donaldson on how to buy, package, and sell drugs. Anyway, they bought the drugs from Scott on 4 different occasions. All of them tested positive for fentanyl. They said Scott had 2 small children with her during one of the deals. I mean, it's never too early to teach your children on the proper way to sell drugs. Anyway, they raided her home. They found 2 scales, a cutting agent, handgun, and $650 in cash.
And no drugs.
She was arrested and booked with distribution of Schedule 1, 2, and 3 and illegal use of controlled dangerous substance in the presence of a minor. She was booked for additional charges of principal and distribution of Schedule 1 and 2. She has been arrested in 2013, 2018, and 2019 on all different drug charges. How's that rehabilitation going for you?
I don't know. There's no drugs there. There's just cash, a gun.
I guess because
you could probably find all those things inside of your house. I mean, it's common items.
Aaron says that's the most fucked up take your kid to work day ever. Right? It's like, well, we went. We are back. I'm glad you're back, Pepper. That is a. I went to work with Mom, and she was selling this. She was selling powder to this man, and yeah, it was take your kid to work, teach him how to sell drugs. This next one is really fucked up.
A convicted murderer is set free amid confusion surrounding his sentencing.
I'm thinking
Last
they haven't
seen
found
in
him yet.
Ascension.
I don't think they found him yet, as far as I know. That's
Let's
him.
see. Donaldsonville law enforcement officials in Ascension Parish are trying to figure out why a man convicted of murder just 5 years ago has been able to walk free despite his charge carrying a mandatory life sentence.
That's because they let him out.
The Ascension, he pulled a, what the hell movie was that people were like,
He didn't pull nothing.
He's walked up and said, it's my day to be released.
Nope. Keep reading.
Let's see. The Ascension Parish Sheriff's Office said Michael Maman LeBlanc was released from jail in Madison Parish back in May. LeBlanc was moved there to face separate charges sometime after his conviction in Ascension Parish for the second-degree murder, which came in 2017. Okay. Although LeBlanc was released November 30th, law enforcement only realized something was amiss Tuesday after Ascension deputies were notified that he was recently spotted back in Donaldsonville, the same place where he killed Dorji Wilson back in 2014. LeBlanc.
To see your sounds, because LeBlanc.
Yeah. Release is, see, we're all getting an English lesson here. Well, a French lesson, I guess. Release is both concerning and frustrating. I've had a chance to talk with the victim's family, who are equally concerned. Our office is actively doing everything we can to get LeBlanc off the street, Sheriff Bobby Weber said in a statement. Weber said law enforcement officials don't know LeBlanc's current whereabouts or how he was released. Court records show that LeBlanc's case hit several snags after his conviction, including multiple delays caused by the pandemic and the death of his original defense attorney. As of Tuesday, it appeared that he had not been formally sentenced. Oh, shit.
I don't know why it's taking so long to sentence. Well, that he should have been sentenced, but the other jail was like, "Oh, we finished with our charges. Just let him out."
Fuck it.
So he's probably armed and dangerous.
I would think so.
Roy P says he works at Rouse's. I don't know how this dude works. So, Billy, you're welcome. A free bird. Is still in the hospital, and I did talk to him a little earlier today. He called me for just a couple of minutes.
I'll be damned.
Still got a little ways to go. Wasn't quite himself on the phone, but at least he was able to call and talk.
Right.
And Roy P., you were not. Roy P. says, I'm Cajun now. I know all the names now. Okay, just because you moved to Louisiana does not make you Cajun.
Well, I'll tell you, that was one of the funnest road trips, because when we came up there to Louisiana and went everywhere with the Iceman, and it was hilarious because we spent hours on the interstate, and we're just driving past these signs, and I'm like, what the fuck does that even say?
You have a Louisiana drive. No, that does not make you officially Cajun.
That's crazy, though.
Oh, Roy P. says he's not armed and dangerous because he can't get a gun because he's a felon. Yeah, you're true. Because they put signs out that said no guns. And Aaron says, and I'm banned again. What did you say? I guess I'll see you on YouTube.
Big spike dildo.
I need to go to the hospital and lay in bed with him. You go right ahead. Okay. He's still in ICU. As soon as he gets out of ICU, I plan on going up there to visit him. So I did text T-Bird. She was on her way up there shortly. But if anybody sees this man right here, y'all
give him a hug.
Call the popo.
It actually don't look like him. The left image doesn't look like the two arrest images. Look at how low his forehead sits.
It's his hairline's got a different haircut. Melissa says, haha, not me. She's still not banned. Good. And she's apparently Kunas goes against Facebook standards.
Does it really?
You have offended all the raccoons talking about their ass out there. Yeah, that's what I just said, huh? Anyway, I think the last one we have here, we got
Zachary
two
High
more.
School.
We got two more.
What? No.
Yeah, I didn't send you the last one.
What the fuck? So a Zachary High Schooler allegedly shot classmate during an off-campus fight. 3 teens have been arrested. Yeah. 3 high schoolers were arrested, one for attempted murder after an off-campus fight stemming from a dispute at school led to another student being shot. I'm just glad he didn't bring the gun to school. The Zachary Police Department said the shooting happened Thursday, December 1st. After the two encountered each other outside of school, investigators are reportedly reviewing videos that shows one of the teens grabbing what appears to be a gun just moments after the two got into a fist fight. Police told WBRZ, which is Baton Rouge, on Monday the 2 juveniles suspects, including the accused shooter, were in custody. Their charges included attempted second-degree murder, illegal use of a weapon, illegally carrying of a weapon, and principal to attempted second-degree murder. Jesus. Another suspect, 18-year-old Jalen Edwards, turned himself into the Zachary Police Department on Tuesday morning and was arrested for principal to attempted second-degree murder. Both the victim and the accused shooter are students at Zachary High. The victim's family members claim the shooting came just days after another dispute at the school, but police said they are unaware of previous fights on campus. Huh.
It's crazy.
Yeah, but like I said, I'm just happy he didn't take, the gun to school and hurt anybody else.
You could have.
I mean, in today's world, props for just, because it didn't sound like they went out to seek each other. It just sounds like they're little gangbangers, so they've got guns anyway, and they went out and seen them at the Walmart or something. It's like, hey, bitch,
you're fired.
That guy got his shit split.
Well, this man right here is, unfortunately, he's dead. He's deceased, this older gentleman. This piece of shit over here, right there, that dude, hopefully he goes to jail for the rest of his life and gets killed in jail. This man was 73 years old. He was a tourist, I think from Missouri or something like that, and they were in New Orleans. He enjoyed jazz music and blues music, stuff like that. And this piece of shit over there was running around the hotel knocking on doors. He was probably high on something, don't remember, whatever, and this man answered his door, and he beat him to death. Okay, it's this 29-year-old Martin Hurtado, or however you say his name, just Martin the dumbass.
Jesus.
He got booked on second-degree murder. He was found inside of this man's bathroom at the Avenue Plaza Hotel. This is Mr. David Thorson. He was on vacation in New Orleans with his wife from Missouri. They have no connection to stupid over here, nothing like that. And
Where was the wife?
I guess she was not in the room at the time. Thank goodness, or they might both be dead. Hold on.
Like, is he a mysterious lover of the wife?
No, I doubt that. She told the police someone, I guess she wasn't there, knocked on the door of their room. When she opened it, she told the police he pushed her into the room and followed her in. I'm not here. Don't tell anyone I'm here, he said. Fearing for her safety, the woman said she ran toward the bathroom as she saw the man punching her husband in the face. She eventually ran out of the room to get help. So she ran out while her husband was getting beat up to go get help. The officers went into the room. They found Stupid hiding in the bathroom, and he had trauma to his face. So at least I think the old man got some licks in on him. That he didn't die right away. He was transported to hospital, and he ended up dying at the hospital from blunt force trauma. He's in jail for a $350,000 bond. just a piece of shit. And he's like, oh, I don't remember anything that happened. All I remember is I was drinking at work. Bullshit. This motherfucker was probably smoking some of that fucking bath salts or Mojo or whatever the fuck it is that made him fucking insane or something like that. Now, this poor man is dead and his wife is... We'll just wait for him to finish with his Skittles. The loudest shit ever. Anyway, this poor man here is dead, and this piece of shit over here will probably end up living the rest of his life in prison or whatever. Or
until he's released.
Or they'll find that he's insane and he'll get to stay in a mental hospital. It's bullshit.
Same thing happened to the guy in Miami.
If he's convicted of killing this old man the way he did, to me the punishment ought to be that he should have to lay down and the family gets to go on top of a building about 10 stories and drop cinder blocks down there until his little head is smushed flat. And then we can say that retribution has been given and go about our daily business. Go about our business, and we won't have to worry about this piece of shit over here ever hurting another human being the rest of his life. So, just how I feel about it. Like I said, I checked earlier. I ain't got no fucks to give in my pocket. I'm not a lot of fucks to give. This story actually pissed me off. That's why I tell you, I was like, everybody's like, oh, I want to get a New Orleans. Man, fuck that shit.
I mean, we went. Everybody had a gun on them.
No, don't get me wrong. We got some nice places to visit in Louisiana. Unfortunately, New Orleans is like a tourist city that is the murder capital of Louisiana easily, along with Baton Rouge. But there's a whole bunch of nice places to go. I mean, if you like hunting, fishing, and stuff like that, and if you just want to go get drunk or something, there's other places to go get drunk. I say you get drunk at your house. I wouldn't go get drunk on Bourbon Street. It's a good chance you might get murdered or ass raped or no telling. So
I ran the fuck over.
Or run over. So that's just what I think about it.
Because those words there are fucking confusing.
Roy says, from what he reads, he was known in the jazz community in NOLA. Look, he's even using abbreviations now. He thinks he's so Louisianian.
Who was known in the jazz community? The shitbag?
The older gentleman right here.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, you're right, Aaron. He's all hopped up on Skittles. I think he ate the brown ones is the problem. He ate the brown Skittle.
They're delicious. Taste the rainbow.
Aaron, I think a blanket party is too good for him. That's what I think. That's too good for him. Aaron, Aaron says, visit Scenic Elton. They have a stoplight now. Everybody can, ooh.
No, what's that place that I love their clams over there by the prison?
We went to the Francis, and it's not clams. That's oysters.
Oysters.
We had charbroiled oysters, not clams.
Fucking delicious.
Two totally different seafood.
They're both mussels that come from the ocean.
It's two totally different seafood things there. Holstera, clams, and right there.
Well, I don't get to have none of that fancy shit down here in Florida.
Y'all have water right there.
We don't.
The same Gulf of Mexico that we have.
Florida is completely landlocked. We don't have an ocean.
It's not, well, I don't know if you have an ocean. I know y'all got the Gulf of Mexico.
We have an ocean.
Roy says, you need to turn your Florida card in that you have been Florinized around.
No, I am the spirit of the Florida man. Hey, whatever happened to that fucking Christmas hurricane that was on its way?
Florida is a myth, Aaron says.
Yeah, Florida doesn't exist.
Nope. Not at all. Well, that's all the story. We actually went through 18 stories in under an hour.
Well, yeah, it's because I kept you on top of your game.
No, she kept stealing everything and mispronouncing all the names of the stories.
You just mad because you ain't got Skittles.
I didn't want Skittles.
They're
You
delicious.
said you tasted the rainbow. Why don't you just grab a gay person and start licking their butt crack? That'd be tasting a rainbow
It's
too, wouldn't it?
raining, man.
Huh? You want to taste that rainbow?
All right, skeet skeet.
That's what rainbow. You
All right.
It's raining men. Hallelujah. It's raining men.
Amen. Well, you can't be good. Be good at it, everybody.
No, there was not one more. We will definitely be back Tuesday night.
That's tomorrow.
Wednesday night. It's unfortunate. It's just, and it'll be me, Holstera,
And Duke.
and Duke. Maybe if he learns how to behave himself. The box has to work. He's on night shift. He gave me a heads up. He's on night shift. That's the only reason he's not going to be here. The man's got to pay his bill. And Freebird is still in the hospital. Is right now. He's still in the hospital right now. Like I said, hopefully he's out by then, but he won't be in shape to come do a podcast or nothing. So he's going to be out for a little while. And Roy, he's delivering stuff. It's his busy time of the year. So
Yep. Soon it'll be mine.
maybe I'll make a phone call or a couple things tomorrow. Maybe I can get Motor Cop for Life or something wants to come on and do it or something like that. We'll see. I don't know. Go get your Motor Cop merch for Christmas, people. Anybody bought new T-shirts in a while? I got some new ones on there. I think I finally put out the Duke the Dog shirt up there. I got some. I do have the Holstera and the Freebird V-neck lady shirts. The Freebird one is a deep V-neck because that's what T-Bird requested, and they're up on the site. And I think
Because Falcons come with a
the
F-tier rack.
Yeah, I think I got the fuck you shirts up there also for sale now too.
I was going to get
those out.
exclusively those shirts for my kids in school.
Go get the fuck you shirts. You can actually wear them in public. I got one ordered. I'm just waiting for it to get here because it says Foxtrot uniform, Charlie, Kilo, Yankee, Oscar uniform on it. But that just spells fuck you. And when somebody says, "What's all that mean?" Say, just read it. If you have to ask, I shouldn't have to tell you. So go get those. Make great Christmas gifts. And everything is printed front and back also. This is one of mine I like to wear right there. The skull.
Mel actually just found this one at the house.
Oh, you finally found it?
Yeah.
You lost your shirt?
Yes.
How do you lose?
Well, it doesn't. Because I have 3 school-age children that all like my T-shirts. So, legitimately, I haven't seen... Because you know how many Motor Cop Chronicle shirts and Liberty Freedom Whiskey?
Yeah.
I don't know where but 2 of them are.
What? You ordered like 10 or some shit or more.
I ordered one of every single color.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like you can't... And all
There's a lot.
They're
And
just gone.
They wear them, and then I don't know what they do. Either they don't put them in a laundry basket, so I'm assuming they just wear them and throw them away. I don't know what the fuck.
Well, everybody, come back Wednesday night for sure. We're going to have more stories. Maybe have a guest. I don't know. Maybe I'll get Aaron or something on here with us. He's graced us with his presence a few times, and we'll try to fill it up.
Yeah, stay tuned, Billy. Doritos are next.
Good night, Roy. Yeah. All right,
Roy.
I'll talk to y'all later, people. Y'all be safe out there.
Bye, everybody.
Cause I don't give a fuck what you say. Yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make. Yo, I got a lot of shit to say, so I'ma do this every day. I'll be writing